Bob Kitchen here with Maple Hill Golf. Going to do a product review for a new 2020 product that's been much talked about, much anticipated, and we've had it for a couple weeks now, and so far real good. So this is the new Cobra SZ line. Speedzone is what the SZ stands for. I'll talk about the drivers first. Everybody's always most excited about the drivers and what's different about them. So there's two versions. There's the Speedzone Extreme and the Speedzone. The Extreme is a little wider front to back. It has one back fixed weight. The normal one has a front weight and a back weight on the golf club. So this one here, you can adjust the spin rate of the club. So you can move the weight back, it's going to give you a little higher ball flight, and then forward is going to give you a little lower ball flight, a little less spin, a little more roll. Both are adjustable as far as loft goes. You can adjust them draw or neutral as far as the neck of the golf club goes. The Extreme comes in 9 and 10.5 loft, and then the 9 you can adjust down to 7.5 or up to 10.5. It's plus or minus 1.5, and then the 10.5 and the 12. So this will go all the way up to 13.5 if a guy hits it low and needs a little more loft. The normal two-weighted driver comes in 9 and 10.5 only. You'll notice these golf clubs, this one's yellow, this one's white. This one comes in yellow and this one comes in white. What's the difference in the colors? Absolutely nothing. This one has a gloss crown to it. It's hard to see through the wrapper, but this one has a matte finish to it. So it's just kind of whatever you like the look of. There's nothing special to the color of the golf club. I get asked that a lot, and there's nothing special to it. What is special? What the big change? So F8 was the first driver ever that had the CNC milled face. F9 had the CNC milled face with the weighting on the back of the golf club. And now SZ has what's called the infinity face. So it's not just a milled face, it's milled around the entire perimeter. I think they said it was around 70% more milling to the entire golf club. So this is the only golf club on the market that still has a CNC milled face. So it's the thinnest, most consistent face driver, period. I don't care what anybody else claims or says. You can't make it better than CNC milling because it's the most consistent driver face ever made. Now it's the whole perimeter as well. What it also does, it actually increases club head speed. There's actually less drag off the CNC, and it's actually got a pretty cool alignment feature to it. So that it's CNC milled perpendicular to the club face, so it's actually really cool as far as alignment goes. I don't know if you can see that on there if you've ever seen one in person, but it's really easy to set up and square the club face. This is a winner, folks. This has got a lot of carbon to it, carbon composite crown, heel cup and toe cup as well. Titanium across the bottom so it won't fail. This golf club's an absolute cannon. And it's priced a little less than its competitors. It's between $100 and $50 cheaper than what the competitors are. And they're using the tenside blue shaft, the helium shaft, and then this is going to be one you're going to hear a lot about, the new hazardous smoke green, also called the Hulk. So I'll get right into this. This is the Fairway woods. There's going to be two Fairway woods as well. The normal version, which is this one here, and then this is called the Tour, and this one in particular is the Big Tour. It says Big Tour 3 wood right out on the toe of the golf club. So the normal one is going to have the split rails on there, adjustable loft, CNC milled face, really nice looking. This thing gets the golf ball off the ground really easily. The same shaft offerings in that, a little lighter weight, really nice hidden club. Then they've got the Tour, which is a little smaller head. It's still got the rails. And then this one here is the Big Tour. This is actually mine. I just had them grab it out of my office. This thing you can hit off the tee and off the deck. It's got kind of depressed rails on the bottom. It's almost flat. A little bit bigger club head. This is going to be a great club for off the tee or off of a fairway lie. It'll be a little bit tougher out of the rough because there's not a lot of turf interaction on the bottom as far as relief goes. Beautiful looking golf club though, a little bit larger club head. I just fell in love with it when our sales rep showed it to me, so I had him order one, and this one's actually mine. So that hazardous smoke shaft is what I put in there, also called the Hulk, smoke green. And then the normal one, this one has a tensei in it, but you can also get it in the helium. And then all Cobra golf clubs, SZs, are going to come with that Arcos grip in there still. So this thing here talks to your phone, and it shows you some cool statistics as far as what you're doing, as far as club head speed and how you're loading the shaft and all those good things. So this is the Cobra SZ Speedzone. So Cobra's been on a heck of a run. since probably the last 3 or 4 years in a row. They've really been making some really good product and some really good strides. So this is a winner, folks. Put this in the mix of whatever you're coming out to try for 2020. This will not disappoint you. This is a good product.